I'm Lucy Ross-Brown, osteopath and clinical director here at the practice at Ferndown. With a lot of people being stuck at home working at the moment, we thought we'd share a few simple tips that you can try at home in order to make sure that your home working space is the best as it can and help limit yourself from getting neck pain, back pain, amongst others. Hopefully some of this advice will be useful and be easy to apply within the home setting. So the first thing to decide is where you're going to position your desk. Glare coming in from windows or lights will reflect off your screen, and that is going to affect your ability to use and see your screen properly. Give yourself as much space as you can, and within reason, find a quiet and peaceful environment so that you can concentrate on what you're doing. The first thing that's important to get right is your chair. Now, not everybody will have an office chair at home, so any of the advice I can give you can equally be applied to a dining room chair that you may have at home. Ideally, if you can get it, an adjustable office chair just makes the process a little easier. A lot of people will find themselves having to work at laptops during this time. Whilst not ideal, there are things that we can do to limit some of the potential problems that that faces. If you can, raising your laptop on whatever you have at home, a small box will be absolutely fine. If you can use a wireless mouse and wireless keyboard, you're setting yourself up in a much more desk-friendly environment. What we see an awful lot of is people sitting perched on the front of their chair, leaning into what they're doing, their arms, shoulders around their ears, the necks are hunched forward. This is only going to lead to pressure on the neck and potential headaches, eye strain and shoulder pain, as well as no support for any of the back. So use your chair. Push your bottom right to the back of your chair as far as you can, and then pull your chair in hard under the table. Ideally, you want your ankles, knees and hips at about 90 degrees. So your bottom is right at the back of the chair, and then pull your chair in hard under the table. You want your tummy to be touching the table. That will allow you to feel pushed back in your seat and actually using the back of the seat for support. Next of all, support your hands on the table. Get yourself comfortable. Now put the keyboard and the mouse under your hands. From this position, my arms are supported on the table. I'm pushed up and I'm using the back of my chair. My screen is as much as I can at eye level, and I'm getting myself into a good position. What we see a lot of is people sitting at their desks with their mouses over here, the desk cluttered, having to work around cracked keyboards. Space it out as much as you can, keep your desk tidy and move the mouse to suit you, not you to suit the mouse. My final bit of advice is it is very easy to find yourself stuck at a computer for hours. You get into a piece of work and suddenly half an hour turns into 2 hours, 3 hours. Your posture starts going, and that's when you're going to be into trouble. So using a very simple kitchen timer, setting that timer for 45 minutes, popping it on your desk, and every time it goes off, simply get up. Give yourself some movement. Stretch your shoulders out. Move your arms around. Go for a little wander, have a cup of tea, but move. Muscles need moving. We are not designed to sit still for hours on end. Using that simple advice, hopefully, we'll be able to get you sitting in the best possible position you can to make the most of your working environment at home.